Alright, welcome to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It's your host with the most. As the headline reads, dancehall disc jockey Crazy Chris and stylist arrested in US for cocaine trafficking. Man, listen, the only thing I can say to myself is, no, them not learn. Them not learn. We're going to go into the details of this case. Association, guilty by association, could it be a setup, all these other kind of things. Somebody sell out somebody for a little bit and no time and all these kind of things, right? But before we go into that though, for all the people that are actually watching this, we're going to give them a couple of reminders, because how soon do we forget? How soon do we forget? Listen, when I don't know, I may not even know if it's when is our people going to stop embarrassing us like this on the world stage? Now who can forget? Who can forget Miss used to be the model slash, hold on, she was first a college athlete, right? And she competed at a very high level to the point where she actually won scholarship to run track and field in the United States of America. People not just pick you up out of Jamaica and say, come run for a university in the US and we'll give you a full paid ride. And she went from that to a flight attendant, alright? And she was also a Miss Jamaica contestant. And this girl had to cut, and this is her drugs you're looking at right here. That's how much she was carrying. She had to cut out of the airport, fling away her red bottoms, and run like a track star. And guess what? She actually made it out the airport, you know, and made her way back to where she was supposed to go. But look at the shame and the degradation. And then in the end, she had to give up a whole heap of names, and now her life is in danger, and nobody knows she's in hiding. Is it really worth it? Who can forget this brother here? Now look how him strap on the coke on himself. And you have a job that a lot of Jamaican youth would have just do pretty much almost anything for that work, you know. Because with good intentions in mind, yeah, take care of my family, send myself to school, travel, see places, these kinds of things, expand my horizons. Them man here get these opportunity. You're working on a major airline, flying in and out of Jamaica. How many of us can say, yeah man, I go Jamaica, I'm go Miami every day, but at Jamaica me live? You know, them kind of opportunity there. And this is what you choose to do with it. Greed, lust, and these kind of stupidness. Boy, may I tell you, you know, the brand new Beamer and the brand new Benz, and a lot of the times it's all for material stuff that they do all this for. Nothing towards the future. Who can even forget the flossing king? Big up Flipper Mafia and which part him there, but Flipper have a long time to do and him soon come home. The sad part in this though was how Flipper's wife, the mother of his children, actually ended up getting more time than he did. I don't know if you know this, but go and look in the details of that case right there. That alone was sad. But anyway, that I have to tell you right there, so. Remember when Flipper on stage in Jamaica, you know, throw away money all over the place, and people are say, yo, how the man a fling out all them? He used to literally come down with like 100,000 $1 bills and bust the bag and fling it in a crowd. And you know Jamaica, enough of them licky, yeah? And yeah, the man of the boss, and see him there? Nobody is there for him now, I'm pretty sure. I call him man and the boss. He must do that time there in silence, and Lord knows it's rough in a US prison for a Jamaican, yeah? Now, let's talk about this case right here. Dancehall disc jockey Crazy Chris and stylist arrested in US for cocaine trafficking. I want you to pay attention to the details of this case. So, dancehall disc jockey Crazy Chris and stylist Keshawn Hawthorne were arrested in the US on cocaine trafficking charges. The two popular dancehall personalities were both arrested in separate incidents that took place 2 days apart. Listening up. Crazy Chris, him come true first, whose real name is Christopher Samuels, was arrested last week, Tuesday, in Charlotte, North Carolina. The Montego Bay based disc jockey promoter was detained by Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department when a quantity of cocaine was found in his luggage upon inspection by law enforcement. Now me I said to myself, say at 2018, me don't talk to them people here. Me not talk over to no grown individual we have sense. You know what you do. This brother look like he make up his mind to go give away him life. Like, oh, me feel like me want to spend a couple of years a prisoner foreign. Me want to see what it's like personally. That must be because in an age where, do you know that they have technology that can actually see through the walls of your house and see you moving around in there? At the same way, them have technology where can look through and scan all your luggage and see all kind of funny stuff in there. And them money I choose for transport cocaine in their luggage of all places. The first time I heard the story, I said, the money must say swallow it in a balloon or push you up in a them you know what parts. But we're gonna do a whole other video on that. It's called keystering in the US, and that's a prisoner hold them knife and everything else. So big up to a woman who like when the prison man them, but him not tell you everything he must do for survive in there in the US. Now anyway, 2 days prior, dancehall stylist Keyshawn Horton was arrested at the said Charlotte, the same Charlotte Douglas International Airport in North Carolina, just shortly after arriving from the same place, Montego Bay. He is also being accused of smuggling cocaine in his luggage. Now people, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but the only thing I can think of right here is this. Me come through first, Brains about to come through 2 days later. The two away, we split the load when we were in Jamaica, and them say you are gonna carry up half and she are gonna carry up half. You are go first and she are come later. They hold me. So what I did was, them say, hey, that's a whole lot of cocaine, buddy. You're gonna be in prison for a while here, unless you could give up something or somebody else. You say, you know what? Me say, you know what? Brains are come 2 days later. So me just tell them, hey, she'll come in 2 days later, and them just hold on to him too. It is that simple. I'm so sick and tired of seeing people act like they don't know what time it is. Everybody is gangster and they don't snitch, and snitches for dead and all that, until them boy they hold you and put you in one of them little room there and start talking about football numbers, double digits of years in prison. Then suddenly everybody starts sing like a canary. Now anyway, according to reports, Crazy Chris was found with 6 pounds of 6 pounds of cocaine in his luggage that carries an estimated street value of 90,000 US. So the man say, yo, go big or go home in a one go. Both men are currently behind bars in Charlotte and have been charged with drug trafficking. I want y'all to know that in the United States of America, we have people here that are doing more time for drug charges than murderers get for murdering somebody. Don't take my word for it, go look it up. So it's always a high risk when you come through and decide, say, a little coke you want to sling and you want to make some quick money. Then we fling you away and give more time to you than they would actually give to a murderer. And I don't want to hear no talk about, well, the CIA and the FBI and them are the biggest drug smuggler and America sell drugs most. And okay, we know how all that goes, right? But check it. You also know how the law goes as far as it pertains to us as normal people. We not on the other side, so we have to protect ourselves and stop falling into these traps. And this is nothing but that. Me not gonna say me sure so them money or do it already. But a very few people just take up 6 pounds of cocaine and move it in a one go. You know what I'm saying? Somebody have links somewhere and thought everything was going to work out like it normally does somewhere, and it just never worked out this time. Alright? Both men are behind bars currently in Charlotte and have been charged with drug trafficking. Samuels was charged with 2 counts of trafficking cocaine and 1 count of intent to sell and distribute. If found guilty, they could be sent to prison for up to 10 years. Now, I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. Me no have no time. I spent 10 years, a whole decade of my life in a no prison. Not at home or abroad. Right? And I can't say how somebody walk into these situations knowing these circumstances, or walk into these circumstances knowing the situation. Watch me. Buju Banton just give away 9 years of fame life, almost 10 years, a whole decade out of a productive, progressive individual's life. He's about to come home now and move forward. But I'm sure Buju has a story to tell. And if you didn't learn from anybody else before, you should have learned from the situation that Buju found himself in. Alright? This is not a video to say Buju was guilty or innocent, or you see him or you never see him or anything. This is talking about these particular people and the people that are going to come after. Because trust me, this you see, this ain't stopping nobody. Well, it might stop some of us that have sense. But for the most part, there will always be another and another and another that's willing to try and risk it all. I guess because the feeling of sitting in that brand new Mercedes Benz feels so good. I watch everybody I look by you and I say, yeah man, I demand that. But you can't sleep peacefully. What kind of life is that to live? Yo, I prefer go work me little bit of money and stack up my ones and twos here, man, and know say I'm good to go. Dancehall artist Yannick Curvy Diva Barrett, who Hawthorne works for as a stylist, says she's in disbelief because she said she can't believe say a drug trafficking or stylist get caught up in her. So if y'all don't know it, he's actually a stylist to the stars, right? And he works with other people more than just Yannick. Keshawn is not one to ignore phone calls, she said. I'm over here thinking maybe something is seriously wrong, because he's not one to just ignore my phone calls like that, right? Maybe he's ill, or maybe worse than that, and probably even there in the hospital. So oh my gosh, I gotta get in touch with him, gotta find out what's going on. And when she check it out, a news flash, the man they are foreigner make a move. That means him not tell nobody nothing. Now I could go on about how people know but them are gonna act like them don't know and all that, but that would only be me presuming and assuming, and me not throw nobody under the bus. I've always said this, all of us didn't get the same opportunities in life. The field is not leveled, and I'm not gonna tell somebody to stop doing what they're doing to support their family and their children. All I'm trying to say though is this: at 2018, wise up. If you can't be good, at least be wise. This was a dumb ass move. Leave your comment in the comment section below. Let me hear what you gotta say about this one. It's SouFLoTV, man. You don't know what we do already, you know. I'm out. Peace.